Hello, everyone. Welcome back. You need blocks. So grab your blocks and let's get into a really nice stretching session again. I have decided that I'm going to do this intuitively moving forward and just go with it because I really want the practice to feel as genuine as possible without over planning it. And most of the time, I really like stretching for longer periods. And I hope you enjoy hanging out together and we could just do this together. Um, Also, happy Cancer season. A couple of days back, it was Anthony Bourdain's birthday. Honestly, he's just one of my favorite people ever. I feel like the world has just gotten a little bit less interesting without him, to be honest. And yeah, I wanted to share one of my favorite quotes from him is the body is not a temple, it's an amusement park, so just enjoy the ride. And I think that's so funny. I feel like he's such an interesting personality and he will be missed for everything that I don't know, yeah, for everything that he has done. I love his shows, his books. So that's that, guys, random, but we want to keep this a little bit more fun and a little bit more casual because I genuinely enjoy these kind of interactions. Okay, so back to our programming. When you have your blocks, let's begin in child's pose, okay? The stretch is going to be full body. You're just going to feel really good afterwards. So it's not specifically targeted towards one specific area. So yeah. Let's start in child's pose, but a wide knees child's pose, okay? Toes together, take the knees out wide, sit the hips back, and if you have your blocks, place your hands on your blocks. Chest, chin, or forehead comes towards the floor. And what I want you to do is continue to press the hips back. And we're just gonna chill here. Breathe into your hips. Ease into your breath. Lift the chest up. Continue to sit into child's pose. We're just going to thread your right arm underneath the left, right shoulder on the ground. Continue to place your left arm on the block and stay. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Cool. Let's switch sides. Right hand on the block. Thread your left arm through, left shoulder, left side of the head on the ground. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Lift the chest up. All right, take a moment. Continue to sit back towards your heels. Now place your left hand behind you on the ground and you're going to stretch your right hand up and over. And then slightly twist the chest down. Should feel a really nice pull and stretch through your lower back. Maybe you're going to get a crack because I got a crack. Good. Continue to reach as if you want to grab something on the back. And then let's switch sides. Right hand down, left hand up and over. And then slightly twist the chest down towards the ground. Good. Release. Very nice, everyone. Roll onto your knees. Come into a tabletop position. We're going to go for a couple of slow cat-cows, okay? Inhale, roll the shoulders down and back. Find an arch. Pull the chest forward. Soften the elbows. As you exhale, round. Chin in towards your chest. Press the upper back towards the ceiling. Hold. 2 more just like that. Inhale. Find your cow pose. Hold. Exhale, push away, round cat. Hold. 1 more. Inhale. Cow pose. Hold. Exhale, press away. Cat pose. Hold. Beautiful. Return into a neutral position. Step your left leg out. Take your right knee slightly out to the side and then pull that right heel in towards the middle. Sit the hips back. Sort of that half frog pose. Hands remain on the blocks. Chest, chin, or forehead comes onto the floor. Hold and breathe. Stay for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice, everybody. Okay, lift up. Bring that right knee in, tuck into your right toes. Lift the chest up, come into a half kneeling position, okay? I'm gonna slightly face this side so it's a bit easier. Okay, you're gonna point your left toes out towards the side, grab both blocks, and then start to push your hips over towards your left hip. Let's find a bit of dynamic movement here before we hold. Couple more for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now, continue to drive that left hip towards your left heel. Left elbow onto your left knee. Maybe right hand comes onto the block. Stay. Breathe into the hips. Once again, the pups are upstairs, so it's a little bit peaceful, but there may be noise from the street, so that's that. 5, 4, 3, go a little bit deeper, 2, and 1. Cool. Release. Let's switch sides. All right, find back your tabletop position. We're going to extend the right leg out towards the side. Guys, my brother just came back, so if you hear car noises, that's that. Left knee, take it out to the side. Draw the left heel in. Then when you're ready, sit the hips back. Press down through your right feet. Chest, chin, or forehead on the ground. We hold and breathe. I think I'm going to bring my elbows into the ground this time. Hold. We got some ambient sound here, y'all, but we keeping this real. All right, hang out here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, it's okay, 2, and 1. Cool. Everybody come up. All right. Come into that half kneeling position on the right. Okay, so lift the chest up. Right leg out to the side. Blocks in front of you, and then begin to drive your right hip towards your right heel. Slowly just getting into this side. All right. We're gonna hold. Push right hip towards right heel, right elbow onto the knee. Stay for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So nice. Okay, release. Tabletop, hands onto your blocks. Tuck all 10 toes. Press the hips up, downward facing dog. Find a shape. Push up and away. Pedal out through your feet. And then slowly begin to settle the heels towards the floor. Press chest towards your thighs. You can remain a soft bend into the knee here. Feel and breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Left leg steps outside of the left hand. Drop the right knee down. Find a lizard's lunge here. Left elbow onto the left knee. I was like, what is this? We're just going to hold it and breathe. Option to stay, because you can totally do that and that's cool. You're still getting a solid stretch. Or you bend into that back leg. Okay, you bend onto that back leg. Left hand catches onto your right feet. Draw the right heel in towards your right glute. And then think about sending the hips down. Holding it here. Wherever you are, it's perfect for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, wherever you are, if you have the leg, release the leg. Hang out here for a little bit more. Lizard's lunge. We're going to go into half split on the left. Okay, so I'm going to elevate my blocks a little bit. Take an inhale, exhale. Begin to push the left hip back. Stretch the chest forward. I like to take my left leg a little bit out this way, so I keep it in that same position where I place for the lizard's lunge. Hold. Keep pulling the left hip back. Rotate the right hip down and stretch your heart forward. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Cool. Rebend into the left knee, guys. Let's hit pigeon. I'm going to use a block. Elevate that left hip. Walk the left feet across towards the right. Oh, I love a good elevated pigeon pose. Even though I can actually do it without the block, but honestly, it just feels better with the block. Okay, we're going to stay upright for today's pigeon. So I really want you to think about lifting up and away, no collapsing into the lower back. Imagine you have wings on the back and they're just spreading out, okay? So big, beautiful wings, spread out. Maybe you use your hands like wings. Okay, open the chest. Hold and breathe for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Release. Come out however you desire. It's all good, guys. We're just gonna switch everything on the other side, okay? Okay, both hands on the blocks. Let's return right foot out to the side. Outside of your right hand, lizard's lunge on your right, okay? Hang out here, right elbow onto the right knee. Hold and breathe. Try to play with rotating that right foot out. So take the right foot out into a 45. Feels really good on the hip. Sometimes you just feel a bit more spacious. Once again, option to stay or bend into that back leg. Right hand catches onto your left foot. Draw the left heel in towards your left butt. Feel that stretch through your left quad. Hold. Stay for 5, 4, 3, breathe, you got this. 2 more, 2, and 1. Awesome. Release the leg, hang out in lizard's lunge for just a little bit more. And we're going to begin to push back into half split. I kind of think this is more of a lizard's half split because your leg is technically a bit more out to the side. If it's like half split, it'll be in the middle. You know what I mean? Okay, pull that right hip back. Lengthen the heart forward. Hold. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So good. Okay, rebend into that right leg. Pigeon on the right, y'all. Let's go. Block underneath that right thigh. Try to get that right shin as 90 as possible, okay? And then lift up. Once again, big, beautiful wings. Reach it back, lift up and away from the hips. I feel like I'm about to hug somebody right now. Maybe one of you guys. Okay, hold. Whew. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, for 2, and 1. Cool. Take your time. Gently just pop off. Nice work, everyone. Grab both blocks. Let's find a standing wide straddle. Okay? Make your way. That does not have to look pretty, y'all. Okay, so take the legs out. Hands onto the blocks. Think about stretching the spine forward. Begin to bend the knee side to side. This is a position that, you know, you'd usually feel it a lot, right? But take your time. Ease into it. No rush. Any intuitive movement. Right. Okay. Take a big inhale here. Exhale, settle in. Continue to think about pushing your hamstrings back. Let's come for a twist. Right hand down, left hand reaching up. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Switch sides. Left hand down, right hand up towards the sky. For 5, 4, 3, maybe peel that right hand back a little bit, 2, and 1. Awesome. Both hands onto the ground. Inhale on the block. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, okay, fold as deep as you can. I'm bringing my elbows onto the blocks. Hold. I'm going to hang out here just a little bit longer. Drop the head, relax the back of the neck. Ground through the feet. Easy breath for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Okay, Kozak. Bend into that left leg, sit towards the left heel, right toes up towards the sky. Hang out here for a moment. Find the position. Right toes up towards the ceiling. Maybe your left heel, once again, doesn't touch the ground. That's okay. I want you to think about long spine, no rounding of the back. You can keep that left heel lifted and open that left knee out to the side, okay? Good. Hold. Just here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, drop booty on the floor. Bam, here we go. Okay, I know this is a really funky position, so if you would like, you may even just drop that left knee down and keep this leg where it's at instead, okay? Otherwise, if it feels okay for you, you might even prop yourself up with a block. That is going to make this position a lot more accessible. Okay, so left hand, you may grab onto your left ankle or maybe just on the floor. Side body stretch, side body bend. Reach over, left hand towards your right toes. I'm pushing my right elbow into the inner thigh here as well. Spin the heart open. Maybe you bend into the top arm. This just feels a bit more supportive. Left hand cradles the back of your head. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Cool. Good job, everyone. Come back, take a moment, breathe. Switching sides. Kozak over towards the right. Just make your way. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, drop booty on the floor or get a block. Sit on it. Feels great. Side bend. Left hand on the ground, press that left elbow into the knee, reach up and over. Bend the top arm if you would like. Open the chest. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Lift up. Okay. From here, if you don't have a block underneath your seat already, grab a block. We're just going to sit here. Deep squat position, but support it with the block. Okay? Take a moment. Press the elbows into the knees, hands towards your heart center. Hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So good, guys. All right. Take a moment, come off, and I want you to find downward facing dog again. Hands onto your blocks, tuck all 10 toes, hips up. Just take a moment, notice your down dog this time around. We've opened into the hamstrings quite a bit, so this down dog should feel quite solid. Continue to drive the heels towards the floor. Push away, hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Knees come onto the ground. Set the blocks aside. Drop the chest all the way down onto the floor. Chest and hips. Lift the chest up. Interlace your hands behind your back. And I want you to straighten the arm. Reach the knuckles towards the heels. Roll the shoulders down and back. Hold. Breathe. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Release the hands. Press your forearms onto the mat. You okay? All right, everyone. Take the left leg out to the side. Find a half frog here. All right. Press the hips into the floor. Pull the chest forward. Stay for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Release that leg. Switch sides. Take the right knee out. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Release. Lie onto your back. Hug both knees in towards your chest. Press the lower back into the floor. And stay. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Release. Cross the right ankle over your left knee. Figure 4. Interlace your hands through. You may catch underneath your left thigh or right above your left knee. Okay. Begin to pull that left knee in. Press the right knee away. You're just going to feel that a little bit more. And hold. For 10, 9, 8. Invitation to grab a couple of ankle rolls on the left. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh my God, my household is so noisy, guys. And 1. Switching sides. Left ankle over the right thigh. Interlace your hands through. Pull the right knee in. Left knee away. Hold. Roll out into that right ankle. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Release. I want you to stretch the legs up towards the ceiling. Press the lower back down. Face the palms up towards the sky. We're at the end of our practice. Soften into the knees. Give yourself a moment. Hold for the last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Drop the legs out to the side, Shavasana, but we're not actually going to Shavasana because you can do that at your own time. So I just want you to kind of shake it out here in the bottom. Take a moment. I'm not sure when you're doing this. If it's a morning practice, I would say just give yourself some time here. Big yawns, big stretches. Just give the body a moment. If this is a nighttime thing that you're doing, definitely take Shavasana and breathe. Allow your body to just fully relax. I'm going to come up and say thank you so much for clicking on this video and for joining me, guys. I'm so grateful for you, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. Take care and bye. Mwah.